Hey everybody, this is Rydo, and we're back to another recording of Doom 2016. I decided to save and exit and reload the game. Now that we've unlocked the BFG, and I suspect that there really are only 3 more levels, which might be the equivalent of 6 more hours if it's taking about an hour and a half or 2 hours to beat each level. It comes down to like a question in my mind of if I was to go back and play this first level with the BFG unlocked and such, that's gonna be really short and easy. My only guess is that the idea is once I'll beat the game in general, I'll be able to unlock a nightmare mode, and then it might make a little bit more sense. The fights have gotten really easy on easy mode, but I'm still taking a massive amount of damage. So you're in this weird position. We're now at the chapter Lazarus. I don't even remember where I was.
You'll find the Helix Stone in Olivia's private archival lab deep within this facility. Few have ever seen the stone. But if you came to us for a reason, you might be able to see something in it we haven't.
So there's this whole... You can just see demons flying around all over the place. And I guess maybe the Helix Stone is down there, or maybe this is just the central portal. They are kind of pushing this idea that that the Doomslayer might not even be from the same universe as the universe we're in now, which would be more story than this game has really tried to tell. The question I guess I want to ask here, is this literally just the same area that we were in before, that big circular area? It might very well be. So can't do anything with health. Seems like we're gonna get mostly cutscenes.
It is not a mistake that he has come into our possession. The demons prophesied his return. If he awakes, it could jeopardize the entire mission, for he is the only one who can stand against them.
Who's this guy? And what happened to Olivia Pierce? There's really some storyline here that should be getting told that isn't getting told about what happened to Sam Hague and what happened to Olivia Pierce. Here we've got reason, I guess, to go back into the menu. So pause now if you want to read this. Pause now if you want to read the last part of that. And under weapons, I guess pause now if you want to read that. Pause now if you want to read that. Yeah, as far as all these collectible things, though, there's still quite a bit of bits of information. Let's see, what are our challenges this time? Perform 5 glory kills on possessed soldiers, kill 8 demons with a single shot, play a game of demon destruction. By the way, I looked at the achievements. There are no silly achievements, so playing in the toilets, playing with that turkey puncher game, Easter egg, no achievements on Steam for that. There are 2 rune trials, 1 Argent Cell, 1 field drone. Seems like it is kind of the bare minimum, if I'm just gonna be honest. Let's see. I feel like I want to upgrade this gun more than I would want to improve this. Like, I don't even know if I've ever used the heat blast gun weapon. Or yeah, maybe I should save what I've got. I guess that's really what I want to do. Yeah, and the game certainly doesn't encourage you to save the upgrades because it's pointing them out to you quite a bit.
Attention to all Lazarus personnel. There will be an open forum to resolve
we have a now new grenade.
To weaponize the demons.
What's this?
Report to the chapel at
Siphon grenade was doomed to
Please
design
say
with
your
the
word
Doom
before
Marines
taking.
Praetor sword specifically to make use of argent receptors found in the gloves and chest plate. The grenade has 3 stages. When primed, the grenade is positively charged particle field around itself and the operator's hand. Then when the grenade is released, it will explode and release negatively charged particles over the field over a distance of a few meters. The negatively charged particles attract argent plasma from any demon caught in radius, tearing the plasma from the sail. Finally, the positively charged predator suit attracts the negatively charged argent cloud and gathers the plasma. The siphons back into the suit, partially healing a Doom Marine. So it's a heal grenade. I assume it does less damage. And I believe, as far as grenades, and we're spending way too much time here, I imagine that's the only 3 grenades I'll ever get. Yeah, there's only 3 more weapon unlocks anyways. So we're going to be jumping down into the next area. The computers have these demonic symbols or similar demonic alchemic symbols.
Be strong and accept the consequences.
So we get little bits of more of the cult-ish mentality. It might be that Doom Guy is
Remember,
several
the seed of dissent.
several thousand years in the past. Like, it wouldn't. So what we're trying to go for here is kill 6 demons with a single shot. Oh, I guess that means kill 6 demons in a single shot. So that would have been a case of this gun not really doing much. Let's see, let's make sure we're on the super shotgun otherwise. And I am out of ammo. Let's throw these grenades. Seems like these guys are getting pretty stun locked. So you get a speed upgrade when they're stunned, which is upgrading my rune. So I might actually get this new rune done. We're getting grotesque sound effects of a demon. Let's run around and find some secrets, I guess, first. Oh, that's just like a maximum upgrade. And then that drops me down in a different area. So I'm not sure which I should go for. Let's see. I guess there's nothing stopping me from doing this. Yeah, I seem to be getting some speed upgrade now when things are stunned. And I guess we're going for secrets. A couple different places. In the end, I think it put me in the exact same space. Maybe I can't get to a power-up.
Demonic presence at unsafe node. Lockdown in effect.
Alright, so the thing to do here is just do this and get them all at the same point. I think. Get this and start shooting people like crazy. There's more verticality in this. I don't feel like I'm really doing any major damage. Like there is something to be said here about the way this is playing. Yep. And see, right there when I killed that second demon, I had my hand off the left stick completely. And I was able to just easily click the left stick. So I've got some kind of rune that is allowing me to do large amounts of damage, or I've just gotten so upgraded in damage that now I can get away with a lot of things.
Demonic presence eliminated. Lockdown disengaged.
See, that just seems too easy. And also, this game seems like it does not want to let me use the super shotgun. Which, again, seems odd. So let's see if we can get the map over to. It seems like it is the collectibles. I may have missed out on them. Unless there's some way to get back to them.
Volunteers are currently meeting for the UAC's exciting new medical research program. Expand your potential, experience something new, and go beyond resources to find out if you qualify.
Is there... This is weird. We have not been running into things like this before. So all of a sudden the game has secret passages, all of a sudden the game has potential different ways to go.
Revenant research program. Expand your potential. Experience something new. And go beyond mere mortal limitations. See Jessica in Human Resources.
And I guess maybe this is just going to curve around this direction. So there's something I missed. So this way. Oh yeah, I totally just missed it. So pause now if you want to read this. So stagger 100 demons. Demons become more glory kill friendly due to high damage resistance when staggered. Kill 50 demons with speed boost. These two in particular seem to work very well together. Way better than anything else I've seen. Meanwhile, I guess I want to get the Gatling gun upgraded. Kill 5. Get 5 kills in 5 seconds while using the Gatling rotor. Alright. Okay, that seems like something we could do. We're working our way through all of this. Yes, it's silly to do this, but whatever.
Olivia activated the hell wave from somewhere inside this facility. I did hope she could rise above their influence. I was wrong. She proved to be weaker than I thought she'd be.
So, the idea, I guess, is that she's under the influence of hell and the demons, but who's to say who's the good guy and the bad guy, really? And so you have that walkway, which is just there for cutscene reasons, so that it talks to you, and those two doors are just there, I assume, as a partial, let's see, precision bolt on that gun. I'll take that upgrade. So, want to try the chain gun upgrade though. Yeah, I assume this is just a loading section, and we're going up this way and around. Maybe its armor is getting used better and more efficiently, or these are certainly features though I would have appreciated in Doom 1 or Doom 2, the original Doom games. Like maybe we're actually gonna find a boss. But yeah, it's definitely not something I would have actually thought would have happened. Because of course the original Doom 1 and Doom 2 was such a new game, a new concept, that the idea of any kind of flexibility. Well, I hope this is allowing me in a place. So is this the Helix Stone, or is this something else? I can't even really see through the glass to tell what it is. And if there was a demon or monster that walked through here, it collapsed in an awkward way. That doesn't really look like a collapsed in area. Hope I can work my way back. Some of these map sections, you really can't work your way back. This feels like a computer room. That then takes you back to a central room. And so where am I now? Another collectible. Pause now if you want to read this. What is this called? Cyber Demon? I guess this is the beginning of finding demons that have some technology integrated into them. Instead of it being more 100% magic or just demonic energy. I guess magic is as good of a reward to use as anything else. Man, when they do put physics on an object in this id tech, it goes far. You kick a can or you just bump into a can and it flings. Here, let's see. Yeah, it just flies all over the place. But then most things, that doesn't work. So it's very inconsistent. It's a kind of small area to have to deal with that kind of enemy, and I guess the Gatling gun's not something I can use right now. And we just keep moving forward. There's a rune over there. So how do we get to that? I see a jump up area. So you have to jump down this way. This whole level feels like it's designed by a completely different team. Like, we've seen none of this in any of the previous levels, which then makes me paranoid because I think, what if the entirety of the rest of the game does have secrets like this and I've just not been able to unlock them, or I've just been so uninterested in looking around that I haven't found them. Armed with a rocket launcher and using all the resources found in the area, eliminate all targets before time expires. Targets will not drop resources when destroyed. This will get firing your standard weapon will not cost ammo when you have 100 armor or more. Geez, a rune like that would be very helpful, I imagine, but probably not that helpful. Alright. So, how many do I have to kill? The idea, I guess, is to kill 14 people. Which I guess means we need to be very careful. I'm just gonna die at this point. So I think the idea here is to mostly stagger these people, and that way, well, whatever. Forget that. I can't possibly care about all of these rune missions. I feel like I probably have some runes enabled that are making that more difficult too. So if I had different other runes enabled, then that might have helped me do more damage or defeat that area easier. Meanwhile, we're at 3 here. I could reduce the upgrade cost on that. I don't know if I really want to go down that route though. And we have a new environment thing, the Lazarus Labs. Guess pause now if you want to read that, or pause now if you want to read that, or pause now if you want to read that second part of that. We're getting all these little collectible things. Pause now if you want to read that, or that, or that, or that. So, yeah, let's just get back into the game. Alright, I seem like I'm doing more damage just in general. That was just a hallway. There's nothing there. Otherwise. Is that a secret section? That feels like it is, but I would need to switch somewhere, and I'm not super interested in looking, trying to find switches. I guess 16 more of those, and then that rune will be maximized. We're out of bullets here, we're out of bullets there. We're back to this gun, I guess. This game is not long enough for the number of upgrades. It clearly isn't. There should be twice as many levels for as many guns as there are. Which I guess opens up a question about how games are developed and released in 2016 compared to how the original Doom was created, where people were heavily encouraged to make their own levels. I hear sound, but I cannot find it. It's like they're on the floor below me or something. Yeah, it's a little strange that this is how they want the whole game to work. They're interesting. They're looking at it and fraud damage. So we're getting the music to play, doing a bunch of these things, as much damage as possible. Let's see. I'm kind of down 2 shotgun shots. Let's go ahead with the rocket launcher, I guess. Darn it. And so I got surrounded by too many enemies and they did too much damage too fast, which is kind of the typical problem. Okay, we'll just go in here with the gauze gun. Take out those guys with the headshot. There's still not a great way to kill this guy. I need to chainsaw somebody is what I need to do. Get as much weapons as possible. Alright. So we'll try this again.
Demonic presence of unsafe level. Lockdown in place.
So what we want is this to give me a whole bunch of bullets so I can do shots of all kinds of things. I don't want to take too much damage. Here's a area. There probably is a case to be made that with my current lineup of rooms, I'm actually making a mistake and causing myself more damage than I need to really take. Ah, see, this is exactly what happened before. BFG is not capable of firing right now because I don't have any bullets. It feels like you might only get a couple of BFG bullets in the entirety of the game. So, I'm looking around here, trying to find a good gotta be careful. There's actually quite a lot of demons spawning here. This is much higher in difficulty, if not number, than many of the previous encounters. And the music is playing, so we know that there's I have no idea what that did, but it didn't do enough damage to actually kill the guy. This guy is jumping from side to side to avoid me.
Demonic presence eliminated. Lockdown disengaged.
So you can see here they've got many of these demons in stasis. They were doing research on them. I am in a kind of bad position. Let's see. We've got a Praetor suit upgrade. Yeah, recovering armor is helpful, but so clearly using the Helix Stone, Olivia Pierce has been doing research quite a bit with not just Argent energy, which I guess is hell energy for lack of a better term, but with the demons themselves, doing all kinds of surgery, which one assumes that that's a experimental dissection and not a upgrade of the life of that demon. Let's see. There's a health station up there, and I think we're actually just going this way. Where are we on bullets? Not in a great place, frankly. I guess it doesn't matter now. That probably maxed out our bullets. And armor. I could use some health. So the one thought here, on top of this upgrade, and with the map you can kind of see exactly where you're going. So there's an upgrade in the middle here, there's an upgrade to the side, there's a collectible.
Demonic presence will not save you. Lockdown eliminated.
So yeah, this is just a couple of these guys. It's not even that much to do. Oh, and I guess my siphon grenades now might be a reason why I don't really need to get health, because I can just use the siphon grenades, which is what I assume I am using, because if I was using the frag grenades, then... Alright, let's... Here we go. So they just threw more of these at me, which is fine. That is a reasonable upgrade to what we've been doing up until this point. It's just a average difficulty curve increase.
Demonic presence eliminated. Lockdown disengaged.
Right. So, kill 8 demons with single shot. I think you could only do that with the BFG. I don't think we're going to get BFG ammo. Upgrade other weapons. Upgrade the suit. I guess we're saving up to grab ledges faster. To swap things. You know what? We'll just get some area resistance while we're here. So demons become more glory kill friendly as they have high resistance. That's not something I really would want. Let's see. Perform 25 death from above kills. And what does this one say? Move faster when performing glory kills. So blood fueled too, I'm gonna keep. I don't think there's really anything else that would be too useful there. But I'm going to get rid of the high damage resistance that they were getting. Here are some more, I guess, stones. And behind this was a secrets. There's secrets behind each of the stones. And so plenty of opportunity to find that secret. To then come over here and find one more of these. I wonder if you sat here and looked at this long enough, maybe you could translate it into an actual language. I kind of doubt it. I don't feel like id would have been given the budget or the time to do something like that. And I guess you are kind of in a catch-22 scenario, because I don't really know who to blame too much, whether it's Bethesda bought id and didn't fund id enough to make this a bigger game, or id simply didn't care to make a bigger game, because it's not like id was really doing a lot. So the glass is not broken on this side, so you can't go this way. And you can see behind there are the doors are locked. Yep. I don't feel like id was really doing much otherwise when it was an independent or more independent company. We are not in a great position. It's gonna be gauze cannon and plasma rifle, and there might not be actually much of a game play element to this. This might just be a big set piece. It wants me to go this way. So how do I open this? Open sealed area. Okay. I guess I was just not seeing the prompts there. And we're in a loading section. And a cutscene that we've not seen anything else like this. So that was incredibly awkward. There's no other way you can say it. Is that was an incredibly awkward loading section. it feels like we're in a different level now. But we're not in a different level. We're just in, I guess, the second half.
Kadun Masamegnan, Kryos Eligman, and Mat Dilak, Creon High, Olin Divinu.
So now this guy is just chanting according to the subtitles. And this stuff looks like old. So clearly, in this universe, this hell dimension did in some way interact with the human dimension before. So this feels so much like a Dead Space ripoff, particularly with the Helix Stone as we're walking here. That totally feels like a total ripoff of Dead Space. There are clearly... Oh, those are robots. Not little robotic arms. Not demons. And there's a collectible like way over there. So let's focus on seeing if press. So it's just hidden in the wall, whereas none of these other things can slide out. Alright. I guess comparing the giant stone to Dead Space, though, the giant stone in Dead Space drove people crazy, made them hallucinate, made a real horror game happen, and it turned all the humans into zombie-like creatures. That's really not what you're getting in this. And I guess this is the right way to go. I'm at max armor. This might be a teleporter or trigger of something.
You should not have allowed his location to be discovered. You have failed us.
It was not me. It was Samuel. He led them to his tomb. Please, we can overcome this. I promise. The gate will be opened as planned.
So yeah, she's working for the demons, not surprising. And so we've got another codex of Olivia Pierce. Pause now if you want to read that. There's only 2 more UAC personnel things to even find, and I very well may have missed something. External override initiated. Let's see, there is more stuff on the other side. You can kind of hear sound effects happening in the background as a, just in case you couldn't figure out that there was a secret thing. I guess if you don't get the map, maybe that you'd have a little bit of trouble finding this stuff, but not really a lot. And so it's just a hologram of... So that's the sound effect of the BFG. So I have 1 BFG shot. But I don't think the BFG shot would actually help me get any of the rooms finished. Some more Argent energy. So what do I want to upgrade? More health, more armor, more ammo. Ammo is clearly the thing we're lowest in. And clearly this is the default weapon that we want. Wonder what that is supposed to be. Doom Demon Destruction as an icon from Doom, the original Doom game. So what do? Oh, this is a match 3 game. Alright. I don't get a point of all these Easter eggs, frankly. Like, it seems like you really didn't have time to be doing these kind of things, when more level design should have happened, when more gameplay elements should have been created. Like, this is something that was fun in the Wolfenstein reboot, but the difference I would say about the Wolfenstein reboot is that felt like a full game. This has felt lacking in every level. Maybe I just started playing this with kind of a bad, in a maybe bad mood. I often get that feeling. I think that's more than enough of that. What is that? What challenge did I just complete? Play a game of... So that was the challenge. Kill 8 demons with a single shot. Alright, so if I do get attacked by a large amount of demons in this, I do want to use the BFG. Yeah, I just think there was a lot more story in the Wolfenstein reboot.
Manual security activated. All terminals now accessible.
So that unlocked all terminals. Is that supposed to do something different? I'm at like full ammo, so I don't even need that. What's funny is you hear that static right now? It's playing the Doom song in the static. So I guess there's more to go. And there's nothing for standing in the middle there. And so I guess now I can turn this off and maybe get all this kind of demonic imagery in my brain. The game really doesn't line up with this. Is that a key or is that a sword? Or is that something completely unrecognizable?
The Crucible. That's what she was looking for. Vega, did you get the location?
Yes. It is located
I've forgotten about
in a
Vega.
region of the Titan's realm, but we'll need to rupture another Argent accumulator to create the portal. The only accumulator in this sector is in specimen CD 587.
You're going to have to remove it. Once you've extracted the accumulator, it will become unstable. The ruptured casing should cause a rift strong enough to send you back to their world. We can determine your point of entry using the tether system I uploaded to your suit. Retrieving the Crucible is critical. Without it, we have no way of shutting down the well and closing the hell portal here on Mars.
Yeah, I'm not exactly sure if I believe anything he's saying.
Demonic presence at unsafe node.
Right. Was that 8 people? I don't think it was. Now that we don't have that rune enabled anymore, I can just mow down these guys pretty easily and just run in a circle. And if these guys really can't even hit me because I'm moving fast enough, my armor slash my armor slash health is doing me such a great job. I guess I have to aim a little bit higher for these taller creatures. There is something to be said about creating enemies that are at different heights. That makes some sense. Although it wouldn't have worked in the original Doom game because you would have this really is just gonna come down to, can I get the hits, or is something gonna shoot me or kill me? And glory kills have become less useful as we run into having a lot of armor before we run into health. I can definitely see where having a flamethrower in Doom Eternal that will give you armor will make more sense. Yeah. Yeah, I guess that really will start allowing you to play a later game style of gameplay. This feels like another place where the BFG would have been useful. Alright. Chain gun has like no bullets. The rocket launcher has some bullets. Let's see, what am I missing? More armor. Flashing. So this is a straight up church. But we already kind of know the cult-like mentality of the UAC. So is the idea that the UAC is a more like heaven worshipping church, and this is a more devil worshipping church. I don't want to say satanic because Samuel Hayden looks to be the person who may be the Satan of this storyline. Definitely doing they're definitely doing human sacrifices. We kind of needed to see what a regular church looked like if they were going to go this route. And then you have some standard assets here. You could have bought like books and candles and skulls. So I imagine they didn't bother to animate that stuff. How much further do we have to go? Well, quite a while. Quite a while further. These levels still do feel like they are stretched out in a long way. This one in particular feels oddly stretched out. It's a very, very linear experience. Let's see. And now that we have 7. I think we need the chain gun upgraded. So you get 5 kills in 5 seconds while using the rotary Gatling rotor. That hasn't worked. What else can we upgrade? Haven't been able to upgrade this. Could try to upgrade explosive shot instead of charge burst. That might have been a better move to go with on the shotgun. Let's see. We'll upgrade that. And then we have 2, so we can decrease weapon self-damage. So we would need 6 more Praetor tokens in the entirety of the game. There's 1 more in this level. I imagine there might be as many as 3 more in the next level, assuming there is a next level and this isn't the actual end of the game. I kind of have to assume that that's the case. So the thing I want to look here is to see if I'm stuck and I fell through. So remember a couple of recordings ago when I said they can't program, they make it so you can't move when you're standing on a moving platform because they can't program that right? That seems to have been the exact case here. I got on the edge, got stuck, and then fell through it. So, second attempt. And I guess the question is, how much more of this is there? It seems like there's a ton, but I don't know, really. Because this seems like this is a different facility, or maybe we're just in this is the final level. Like maybe we go all the way to the end in this room where there's obviously a big boss fight, and then that gets us to the hell dimension, and then we fight in the hell dimension, and then we come back in this area that's completely unmarked off, but is the area that we were in before. But then why are there so many collectibles here that I would have missed? And I don't even know what the echo... Yeah, there's an echo here. So... yeah, it kind of feels like we're going in circles. Or we're gonna go in circles. How many weapon upgrades would we need? Clearly we haven't gotten anywhere close to enough, because there's basic things to unlock weapons that we haven't upgraded, and then there are also tons of weapon upgrade points that we would have to get through fighting levels over and over again. But we have only 2 more Argent cells that I assume are collectible unless there are extra Argent cells. There is an achievement for getting all of them. We would need to unlock 7 runes for a 3rd slot, which wouldn't be a terrible thing to do. As far as all these useless codex things that have been just an annoyance and unnecessary, they either needed to put that story in the actual game voiced somehow, or not bother to write it at all. And it is definitely a little hypocritical here, because I'm saying the game feels like it doesn't have any writing or any plot, but had I actually been reading all of the database entry things, all the environments and UAC personnel and database and weapons and monsters and artifacts, I might actually know a deeper story. But again, most people aren't going to read this stuff. Most people don't. Particularly people that want to play first-person shooters that are fast-paced. I will say this level seems to have gotten the balance a little bit better on the enemy fights. I have yet so far in this level to run into an enemy fight and go, oh, this is just boring. One of them was maybe a little easy, but then the rest seemed to have been rebalanced and really polished. But then all the other levels really aren't. See, I doubt we're going to get all of the environment codex here. We probably will get all the personnel. I could imagine we might miss out on the weapons. We probably are going to miss out on monsters, although that's weird. Like, I don't know why we would be missing out on information about the monsters. That must have just been collectibles I missed. And as far as artifacts, there's a possibility that we just run into several more Slayer's Testaments like this when we're in hell again, and if that's the case, that might explain 3 to 7 of the remaining collectibles there. Map is still a mess. There's a rune trial I missed somewhere. I just haven't gotten to it yet. And the pause screen is still completely black. What's funny is when you look at this same screen on the menu, it at least has a bit of a fog animation behind it. Yeah. Well, it's been an hour. This is the point to wrap up. So far so good, I guess, in this level. I doubt we're going to unlock too much more. I seriously doubt at this point I'm going to get a triple jump. I seriously doubt I'm going to get a no-clip mode, although maybe I will. We're seeing Easter eggs in these later levels that we weren't seeing at the beginning of the game, which feels unnecessary, and it feels like every level up until this point was made by a different team or much later on when they were more rushed. It almost feels like this specific final level, or maybe these couple of final levels, were supposed to be a very small single player tutorial to get you into the flow of playing multiplayer. And then you have that split, certainly, between people who think Doom is a multiplayer game first and those who think Doom is a single player game first. Personally, I think if you go to the history of it, it was most definitely a single player game first. Maybe some people played it multiplayer, but not that many. That's going to be it for this recording. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment, and watch every second of my videos. If you want to friend or follow me on any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below in the description box. And if you want to support me even further, there's a link to Patreon, or you can friend me on Steam and gift me a game off my wishlist. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.